be here in a minute. Fine. Oh, excuse me. Mrs. Wenn, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. May.
You're over here.
Well, shall we win this?
We'll know today. You've the best counsel we could brief.
And the best solicitor, now that you're looking after me yourself.
Thank you.
You will be from now on, won't you?
Well...
handling all my affairs yourself.
I did explain. I'd be glad to advise, of course, but Peter Findon will normally look after you.
Oh, Peter seemed fit to go off on holiday, right in the middle of my hearing.
That was your own suggestion. You even lent him your house in Malta.
No, my son's house. Peter's very charming, and I'm sure this Miss Castleton is perfectly competent. But I want you.
I can't do anything for you that they can't.
No? Then why does my son deal only with you?
Well, lawyers tend to specialize. I'm mostly a business lawyer nowadays.
Ah, you take only millionaire clients.
My time's that much more expensive than the other people in my office.
Naturally. I shan't quibble about a few pounds on the bill.
I simply haven't the time at the moment.
Are you playing hard to get?
I am hard to get.
That's why I want you. You will win for me.
We've done what we can, but it's not too easy to get an order to pull someone's house down just because it interferes with your view.
Perhaps it's difficult, but I have enormous confidence in you, Mr. Maine. You'll find a way.
There are no grounds
for supposing that the correspondence amounted to a contract, or even if it did, it was enforceable. I must now turn to another matter. It is, in my opinion, extremely unfortunate that the financial circumstances of the defendants were such that they were not legally represented. That they were not is another illustration of the inadequacy of an outdated legal aid system.
Just this minute told your father you were out.
I was.
He wanted you or David. Do you want to ring him back?
What does he want?
I don't know, but he's coming up here to see David tomorrow.
Oh.
Now, a mandatory injunction to remove a dwelling house, or to do anything else for that matter, can be granted only in cases of exceptional hardship. Mrs. Wenn's case, however well put by counsel, has failed to demonstrate this. Mrs. Wenn may well deem it a hardship that the view from one side of her manor house has been changed by the erection of this more modern building. However, upon a close consideration of the authorities,
I have to refuse her application.
You can't win them all, can you?
We're not going to win at all for that lady.
Well, she's Findon's problem.
Well, that wouldn't be so bad, but she's got a bee in her bonnet about only dealing with me. She's such a gorgeously belligerent old besom.
She speaks highly of you, too.
And she'll be back. Do you know what she wants?
Pots of money, rich son, no husband. She wants something to do, I should think.
Oh, the husband sold off a bit of land years ago. Now, of course, they built on it. Well, she only wants that house pulled down again on the ground that it blocks her view.
Yes, I wonder if you could just pass it
And
up.
she'll be back wanting to appeal or something. I told her to deal with Margaret, but...
But she thinks the sun shines out of your left ear. Well, I think I'd tell her and her son to go and take themselves up. I mean, George Wenn Group, it's only worth about 20.
Sarah, that's my picture! I'm paying an interior decorator. Let him do that.
Thank you very much.
If Margaret can coax your Findons back, fine, but I've got too much to do.
That's your secret, isn't it? The secret of your success.
What is?
Hard work. Look, I wonder if you'd mind awfully just passing me out that picture.
Oh, sure.
And when you're about it, will you have a look at the fabric samples the man left?
Yeah, well, I would, but, you know, the meeting's due to begin at 8.
And you ought to be off, really.
Yeah. Do you know, my new flat's going to look very nice when I got it finished.
What are you doing in here?
Sleuthing.
Those are Peter Findon's files.
Oh, Mrs. Wenn's, to be precise.
Well, what are you doing with them? I'm handling it.
Oh, you asked me to check.
Oh, yes, of course I did, yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
While I had them out, I went through the whole thing.
What for?
Well, old copper couldn't help himself. I found something rather odd. Look.
When do you take your law finals?
Now, that house, you know, Mr. Maine's application for an injunction.
I do know, yes.
Well, she's an old battle axe, isn't she? Mrs. Wenn, I mean. Some of the letters she wrote to that young couple, they could have sued her.
The point, Sidney.
So it's not surprising, is it, that the Aylwards got all steamed up about it and had their house built as close to her boundary as they could get planning permission to go.
50 feet from the boundary, yes.
30 feet, yes.
Well, what are you looking so smug about? What about it?
Somebody has made a bloomer.
A what?
A faux pas, a boo-boo, an error. Look. According to the original plan of the piece of land sold by Mr. Wenn for grazing years ago, and this drawing of the piece of land they built on, they're about 50 feet out.
Now, it'll just be a mistake in the drawing. It would have been checked.
I've checked. That house is 15 feet inside Mrs. Wenn's land.
No.
So she had a case and nobody noticed.
If you're right, I'm not going to enjoy telling her.
Morning. Curtains have arrived. Well, Henry.
Hello.
Oh, is that still hot?
Yes.
So, what can I do for you, partner?
Well, I had to come down anyway.
Yes?
What do you call a solicitor who poaches clients?
A very rude word. So, who's poached clients from us?
Well, not poached exactly. And from me, anyway.
So, who's not exactly poached a client from you?
My own daughter.
Margaret? How the hell can Margaret poach from... I'm not in.
Unfortunately, Helen told her you were.
Who?
The temporary girl on the switchboard.
Now, who phoned?
Your friend, Mrs. Wenn.
Oh, let Margaret deal with it.
She's talked to Margaret. Oh, and Margaret wants to talk to you, too.
Tell Margaret Mrs. Wenn is her business and don't bother me with it again and tell Mrs. Wenn I'm busy.
I did. She still insists on talking to you. Putting you through now, Mrs. Wenn.
Hello? Hello?
Ah, hello.
Mrs. Wenn, is it urgent? I have someone with me.
Well, it is rather in the circumstances.
What circumstances?
I was wondering if you shouldn't jump in your motor car and come on down here to dine with me.
Mrs. Wenn, I'm very sorry, but I really am up to my eyes in work. If you want an appointment to come and see me, perhaps I can manage sometime next week. If it's more urgent, I have to ask you to talk to Margaret Castleton.
I see.
So, would you like me to have you transferred back to her?
No, I don't believe I would.
Or to my secretary for an appointment?
No, thank you very much, Mr. Maine. Goodbye.
How do you deal with rich, bored widows in Leeds, Henry?
Gratefully.
So, who's Margaret poached from you?
Well, not poached. I did withdraw the word. Of course, we have our partnership arrangements for the payment of fees and so on, regardless of...
Who, Henry?
A young man, Jeremy Upjohn, just inherited a great deal of money. A distant relative. Margaret's second cousin.
Oh, it's all in the family, then.
Yes, I've handled all the family affairs for years. I drew up the mother's will.
And who's executor of the will?
Margaret. But it's not so simple. See, Jeremy inherits a big share of a large family business in Leeds. Now, he's been sheltered, a bit of a mother's boy, not too much sense, and liable, in my opinion, to do something very foolish now. I've just heard that he intends to come and live in London.
Very foolish.
And Margaret's encouraging him.
What's your complaint?
Well, I've several. But the point is, David, this is going to be a tricky, complicated, and involved business. There's a difficult probate, death duties, problems with it being a private company, questions arising out of local interest in Leeds. And the whole point in making Margaret executrix was so that she would get experience. And I would be around to advise her and guide her and so on.
And you've brought me back to the office in the middle of moving home with a piddling little complaint like this? Now, Upjohn can deal with whoever he likes. Your own daughter, and you use a loaded word like poached.
Well, not poached, I've said. But, David, you must see that Margaret simply hasn't had the experience to cope in London on her own.
She can certainly handle the probate. I'm here for anything commercial.
Well, I didn't come down just for this.
What did you come down for, Henry?
Several matters I have to talk to Margaret about, and, between ourselves, David, don't you think she might be spending rather too much time down here unproductively? I mean, all that travelling time back and forth, I hardly see her nowadays. Well, she's got all the experience she's going to get Don't you think it might be just as well if she came back to Leeds permanently?
Henry,
What?
you're getting lonely.
There is a great deal of work in the Leeds office. And I'm not getting any younger.
What do you want me to do about it?
Well, have a word with her and see how she feels. I mean, this Upjohn business could be a lot of trouble. Suggest to her that now might be a good time for her to come back full-time to Leeds.
I see. I'll talk to her.
Thank you.
That's all I'll do.
Comfortable?
Hungry.
Perhaps you'd like to clear 2 small spaces on the table.
Okay.
Unless you prefer to picnic off your lap.
Why not?
Such fun. Dinner in 3.5 minutes, sir.
Good.
And may we say how pleased we are to have your custom this evening? The management would like to express its appreciation that you brought yourself to eat in your own home.
What are you on about, Sarah?
We thought you'd be off dining with your friend, Mrs. Wenn.
Who?
Mrs. Wenn.
And what the hell would I want with her for an evening?
In the circumstances.
What circumstances?
Well, Margaret told you.
Tell me what?
Well, she went in to tell you.
Oh, I told her whatever it was, cope with it herself.
Oh. Oh, dear.
What?
Brandy.
Thank you. That was a fine dinner for potluck.
It was hardly potluck.
No.
When you were so rude to me on the telephone this afternoon, I realized that you couldn't have heard. And I knew as soon as you did hear, you'd hot-foot to me to apologize.
I do apologize.
It seems I really do have a case now.
Perhaps you have, yes.
And all the time I've been wasting my time and money suing those damned people on my land for all the wrong reasons.
They've built in the wrong place, yes, but...
Now I might even have a case against you. For negligence.
You might. I'm still sorry I was so brusque.
And here you are.
If they are on your land, in law
Your
we can...
brand is a Napoleon. Do try it.
Well, Jeremy,
Oh, yes.
should we go?
I must say you do yourself very well in London.
Oh, it's quite near the office. We use it a lot. Well?
When you are, yes.
Jeremy, you ought to be doing this. Well, we've been talking about your affairs, and you're not exactly hard up now. Very well, then.
How much tip?
12.5%.
Very nice.
I saw you yawning.
No, you play very well.
Thank you. What would you like to do now?
Is there a choice?
No.
I should be going.
You can't yet.
Do you fish?
No.
You've the instincts of a fisherman. I feel like a trout being tickled.
Driving down here, you must have felt so angry with me.
Oh?
You told me obliquely to take myself elsewhere, notwithstanding my son's connection with you. You're rather like George. Suddenly you discover that Peter Finn and someone in your office has made really quite a serious mistake. So you're forced to drop everything, drive down here, and try to charm me out of that.
And, have I?
You're rather fed up with me and my law case, aren't you?
An expensive hobby, the law.
I can afford it.
Can only keep losing.
Worth it. And it makes George so cross with me. He thinks I should give up gracefully.
Why don't you?
Of all the things that can be graceful, giving up is not one. Mr. Maine, don't think I'm only being willful. I really do hate that house. It's ugly. I'll have it off my land at any price. I loved my view. I need my privacy. I refuse to live cheek by jowl with a hoi polloi. Do you know, they've done laboratory tests with mice and things and discovered that if you crowd them, they grow mean and vicious. I feel crowded.
You should try living in London.
Among 9 million of them. It's a perverse.
Well, I'm afraid you'll have to reconcile yourself to living within sight of one pair of country mice because you're stuck with that house.
Why can't I just knock it down? It's on my land.
A bit of it is. Now, guessing you just might have the right to remove that portion on your land.
Really? Raze it to the ground?
Maybe.
How delicious.
But that's Shylock's law, isn't it? If you damage a single brick of the house which isn't on your land, then they could sue
Sue
you.
for about the same amount of money as that for which I can sue you.
Are you going to?
Of course not. As long as you get rid of that house for me. Now, I'm not going to talk a single word more of business.
I don't think I can do that.
You'll think of something.
Mrs. Wenn...
Thank you for a very pleasant evening. I don't know when I've enjoyed myself more.
Mrs. Wenn, you are stuck with that house.
Well, don't you lie awake worrying about it. Get a good night's sleep, David. So that you'll be fresh to find a way tomorrow.
You went home.
Who is it?
Oh, don't be so daft. Who do you think it is?
David, you were very late. I was asleep.
Why'd you go home?
I was tired. Did you have a nice evening, dear?
Oh, stop playing silly games, Sarah. Shall I come over there?
Why?
Or you catch a cab back here?
No, I couldn't.
Why not? It's only about...
I've absolutely no intention of doing anything apart from going straight back to sleep. Good night, David. Sleep well.
Mrs. Wenn?
I thought you'd be back by now. Do you know, it just occurred that I'd been very ungracious. I didn't thank you for driving all the way down here. I was enjoying myself so much.
Do you know something? I enjoyed myself, too.
sir.
All right. Oh, don't worry about that. No, you'll find it from the top. Won't be any. Right, that's it.
Thank you. There it is. Perfectly hideous, isn't it?
Mr. Wenn, just a minute.
Mrs. Wenn! Hey, Mrs. Wenn!
You're sure about this? I mean, it is all right.
Well, of course it's all right. Come on. Right.
Down and leads litigation alone, brings him to London once a week.
Well, put it to him gently. Oh, Mrs. Wenn, why the hell didn't you tell me last night about the site plan error?
What? I tried to.
Your mail, Mr. Main.
You told me not to bother you with it, to get on with it. And that was before you flung me out of your office.
That's no excuse. You should have made me listen.
Well, another thing. You've got a moment.
What?
A hypothetical problem.
Oh?
Well, imagine a fair-sized firm worth, say, $750,000 on paper, but it's a private family firm and it's undervalued. Very undervalued. Elderly directors don't want to modernize. Making enough money as they are, last thing they want is to go public, they say.
Fuddy-duddy.
Any shares that change hands are sold at, I don't know, about 20-odd shillings. But the real share value, assets potential and so on, is something like 60 shillings. Now, there's an independent shareholder, quite a lot of shares, but nothing like a voting majority. Is there any way in which he can sell his shares at the real price?
Hypothetical?
So far, yes.
Well, you fight them, don't you? The board. Force your nominee onto the board. Lobby, split them.
Well, it's very unlikely. It's a family. They're pretty united.
Well, as a last resort, if there's enough money involved, you can force them to go public.
Oh, private company? Ah.
Well, it needs money. City money. And this assumes there's enough profit involved to make it worth their while.
Assuming that.
200,000, absolute minimum. It's been done before. You set up an investment trust. It has to be big enough to take over the independent shareholders' stock in Fuddy-Duddy Limited and big enough to get a stock market quotation. Then it sells its shares to the public.
And they pay the independent shareholder the real price for his stock?
A better price, anyway.
But how does that force them to go public?
It forces them to try.
Why?
Well, it's obvious. If some of their shares are owned by the public, they get all the kicks and none of the halfpence.
I see. Thank you.
Margaret?
Yes?
You need some help.
Help?
Well, you don't think you can just knock on some merchant banker's door, do you? Help in raising the money and in setting it up with your hypothetical second cousin.
Jeremy, at the moment, Mr. Main, you frighten him half to death.
Sarah, bring him both. What are you looking all boot-faced about this morning?
I wasn't aware that I was.
Look, if anybody's the injured party today, it's me.
Really?
Oh, you thought I'd ring you back last night?
Did I?
Look, love, if you play games...
As a matter of fact,
What?
As a matter of fact, I rang you back.
Oh?
Yes. Oh.
Oh?
Twice. And do you know what I got? I got a busy line.
Ah.
You really are too much, aren't you? Too much. I spend hours skivvying in that bloody flat, hanging around, waiting for you to get back.
You know what?
Oh, and then you ring me, all indignant. I say no, and then 5 minutes later, just 5 minutes later, you're ringing somebody else. You must be desperate. Well, I hope you find somebody. I hope you find somebody who'll cook and clean and help you move, because I have just about as much as
Sarah, don't be such a damn fool. It was Mrs. Wenn ringing me.
Only Mrs. Wenn at midnight?
That's all. Look, I tell you what, I'll take you out and buy you lunch today. How's that?
If your other engagements permit.
That's right, if. Now, can we get on with some work?
Would you tell Mr. Maine that I should like to see him?
Mrs. Wenn, Mr. Maine's very busy this morning. He's asked me to handle your affairs.
That, Miss Castleton, was yesterday. I've become a favorite client since then.
You've what?
I've come to invite you out to luncheon.
Well, that would have been nice, but I'm afraid I'm busy for lunch.
It's very important and very urgent. We must talk. You'll simply have to break your appointment.
You're here? Tell me now.
Quite impossible. Shall we say 1 o'clock?
You said it was important.
My nanny always used to say, eating properly is always important.
There are starving children in
Then
China.
please, will you wrap up my rice pudding and send it to them, Nanny?
You're still avoiding the question.
A lady never talks seriously before a meal, only frivolously during a meal, and then she should withdraw.
You should have paid more attention to Nanny.
My life has been a battle to throw off her conditioning.
It's sound advice, knowing when to withdraw.
Anybody can say no. Life's only fun is to live it. I find so few people know what they want. Stubbornness defeats nearly everybody.
You're determined to have another lawsuit, aren't you?
It seems I have a choice of them presently.
Either I'll let you sue the Aylwoods again, or you'll sue me.
I do so admire the marvelously clear way you put things, so succinct. The mind of a good lawyer.
Is that the situation?
Well, you were saying that going to law is an expensive pastime.
Look, we can go into court once again. There's a good chance that you'll get a few £100 compensation. There's a fair chance you may even get an order to have the house moved. But frankly, I don't think you've a snowball in hell's chance of having the house pulled down. You're stuck with it.
And you're wrong.
I'm only your lawyer.
I've lost so far. Well, I can pay your bills. But what happens when the young couple lose one? They've no money beyond what they've raised for their rabbit
Can we call them by their name, Mr. and Mrs. Aylwood, not just the young couple all the time?
They sound like missionaries or something. Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
If you say so.
They've no money, but Mr. Aylwood still earns too much to qualify for legal aid.
Well, the limits are so absurdly low, aren't they? Ah, je prends pour commencer les blanchailles et après le perdreau seulement avec de la salade verte.
The pâté and the lamb. Oh, and would you tell the wine waiter a bottle of your number 52, please?
Mind you, no one earning under £5,000 a year has any business in a law court anyway. They should be out working harder.
So, to answer your question, if you once land them with legal costs, I imagine you'll break them. They'll be forced to sell out.
Exactly, yes.
And if you're even thinking of doing that to someone, it's only right you should call them by their name. Then, when you talk of Mr. and Mrs. Aylwood, perhaps you'll remember they're people, and not just counters in a game of Ludo.
Oh, dear.
I don't know why you can't just give up gracefully.
I think you do know. And, David, when I forced Mr. Aylwood to go broke, I'll buy his property back from him at a fair price. I mean, enough for them to go and build a really nice house somewhere else.
They don't want to.
That has nothing to do with it. Besides, it's too late now.
Why?
I took your advice.
What advice?
About the house. I got some workmen and a bulldozer. I told them to be careful, and only to touch the part on my land, but, well, it's all fallen down.
Oh, the Aylward's house?
Yes, the whole house. I've knocked it flat.
Well, I'm grieved, Margaret. It grieves me, that's all I can say.
There's nothing more to say until David gets back,
Oh,
and then we'll have a
Maine,
straightforward...
Maine. It's between us. It's family business.
It's business.
What purely is business, then? I can't believe that you realise what these financial manipulations, what this scheme of yours and David's, what it does.
Oh, I understand. It embarrasses you.
And does that mean nothing to you? To embarrass your own father professionally? Margaret, the needs practice. One day you'll inherit my share of it.
No, I'll never be able to handle it.
What?
Well, I won't be able to cope with it.
Oh, nonsense, of course you will, given experience.
Experience? Whenever am I going to get that with you forever breathing down my neck?
When did I ever?
Now. And ever since I came to work for you in the office, you've given me the dullest, safest jobs. You've watched over everything I did, ever since I was a little girl.
Is that so wrong? I'm concerned for you. I mean, look what happened with Hopwood. You're the only close family I've got.
Oh, Daddy. Oh, Daddy. Family doesn't mean you own people. You can't live my life. You can't feel like me. You can't do anything better for me than just letting me get on with it for myself.
Oh, well, of course, if you feel like that.
Well, Jeremy feels the same way.
And you're setting him against his family?
Yes, perhaps.
But why? Do you enjoy it? Oh, I don't know. I always thought that families were to comfort and help each other. I've handled all their family affairs for years. What are the Upjohns going to feel?
And how's Jeremy going to feel? I mean, what have they ever done for him? They're quite happy to see him get 1/3 of what his inheritance is worth. They've watched happily while his mother made him live the life of a lapdog. Not one of them ever offered him a job, some self-respect, any help at all. I don't think he owes his family very much.
Are you making any sort of parallel?
No, I'm just talking about Jeremy.
Well, even if it's right for you to encourage him to break with them, can't you see that you simply mustn't be involved? You and I, we find ourselves on different sides. It's a professional or personal conflict of interests. Nobody believed that we were impartial. We couldn't be impartial, Margaret.
That's probably true.
You agree?
With that.
Well, then, you seem to see why you must give this up. We'll refer Jeremy to someone else, find him someone else, find him someone good. No, but you simply must give him up as a client.
Must I?
Hmm?
Why? I mean, why can't you give up your clients?
Me?
Why not?
Well, I've rather more of the Upjohns as clients. And certainly more profitable than Jeremy.
Oh, I'm not sure about that now. Anyway, well, obviously in the circumstances, someone has got to give up some business. I'll accept David's ruling.
But surely we can make our own decisions, you and I.
You could make a decision.
Oh, you're getting more like your mother every day. Heads you're right, tails I'm wrong.
Well?
Regarding this, Mrs. Wenn, we'll have to see Consul again this afternoon, get his clerk, and then I'll... Oh, do you want me? Can it wait?
Yes, Margaret wanted your advice about sounding Upjohn, but we sorted it out ourselves now.
Right, Sarah. I'll talk to the clerk myself. Mrs. Wenn will be back here at 3:30. Cancel anything else I've got on. I have to do something first.
Yes, I expect so.
So perhaps you'd ask Sidney Bulmer to come in.
Why?
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 Because I want to tie him up, sit him down in that chair, stuff a gag in his mouth so he listens while I think aloud at him.
Oh.
Now get on with it.
And I do.
What the
In the
hell?
debating society at school, I was famous as a good listener.
When's she going to make a call for me?
Anyway, I listen best on an empty stomach.
Then there's the question of death duties. I've had a thought about that, but we can come back to it.
What thought?
Now, sell your shares through the family at 20 shillings, and you'll end up with something over £150,000.
Like winning the pools.
But the other way is the investment trust scheme. We find backers who will probably pay you more than twice that share price. In round figures this way, you could realize $250,000.
$250,000? But Margaret,
Oh, you get too excited. Death duties are going to knock that down. They take a big slice of either figure. However, now, as I said, I've had an idea that...
Margaret, just a minute.
Huh?
Well, I think it's absolutely tremendous, of course, but the more I think about it,
Oh, for goodness sake, Jeremy. Be quiet. Listen to Margaret.
Not the whole house.
Now, of course, she can be sued by the Aylwoods. Except that she well knows they can't afford to sue anybody. Even if they could raise the money somehow, they'd quite likely only get part damages.
But they'll have to take her to court, otherwise it's a total loss for her.
She thought of that. They'll be forced to auction off the land. She wants to let them know she'll buy it at a price that compensates them for the house, too. She wants that land, and she doesn't give a damn what it costs her.
Money. It's the most ridiculous, unfair thing.
Nonsense. It's God's reward for a virtuous life.
Well, I'll never be able to look that woman in the eye again without wanting to spit in it.
She never met Sydney, has she?
I don't know. Why?
Don't think so. Go and ask her.
No, Uncle Henry, I know. But it's fantastic. A crazy amount of money. I thought a few thousand.
Well, of course, we'll get you investment advice. You'll live very comfortably on the income. Even after tax, you'll have...
No, I don't want it.
Don't want what?
All this money. I don't want it. I won't have it.
I see. Your family. You've changed your mind about offending your family.
After Margaret's been to all this trouble?
I haven't changed my mind, Margaret. Do that part of it, yes. I simply don't want this much money. I won't accept it.
It's not a question of your accepting or refusing it. You can't refuse it. It's your money. Really, Jeremy, I sometimes think that...
Why?
Yes, why indeed? I mean, what extraordinary idea have you suddenly got hold of?
Father.
I mean, what wild fantasy you could...
Father, you've got a lot of work to do. You're very busy. You have a train to catch.
I'm not going back to Leeds.
Well, then
Ollie.
perhaps you would excuse us while I talk to Jeremy alone.
Excuse you?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Jeremy, sometime or another...
We have to grow up.
Please tell me what this is about. You don't want the money. Why?
Well, look at me. I'm 32 years old. Can't you see it's already almost too late for me? I know it sounds mad to refuse money, but what would it do to me?
It would let you live very comfortably.
What do you think I've been doing? Poor Jeremy, the family fool, scared of his own shadow. Not very bright, poor Jeremy, but his mother will look after him. But, Margaret, I'd no idea it would be so much. I thought... Well, I don't know. I'd always thought when she died it would all be different. It would be. If I had anything to do, it would be different. But I haven't. All this money, can't you see? It makes a nonsense of everything, the way people live and work. My life. I'd waste it. I'd never have a chance to make anything of myself, ever. Oh.
What would you do without the money?
That's it. Something. I'd have to do something. But I know myself. If I have it, I'll do nothing. Nothing. A wasted life. I mean, I'll keep a bit. Enough to live on for a while, I don't know. But I don't want all that.
Well, it will take quite a while to get the money anyway, so think about it again. There isn't any hurry,
There
Jeremy.
is. There is a hurry. I know myself. I want to sign something, Margaret. Give it all away or something, otherwise...
I can't let you do that.
I don't think you can stop me. You're my solicitor. I'm your client. And you have to take my instructions. I can always get another solicitor.
Do you think you'll get married now?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Yes. Probably now.
Then put it into trust for your children when you have them. Put it into a trust so that you can't touch it, but your children will get it.
My children?
Good evening.
Good evening, my dear. Mr. Main's in the bedroom, on the telephone. Oh. And is yours the feminine touch one detects in this Spartan home?
No, that's a young man in velvet trousers.
You're his secretary, too, aren't you? Of course, I've seen you about. Well, I do congratulate you. Awfully cozy.
I live here.
Well?
We needed to talk.
Why?
You'll never believe it.
Sure I would.
Did you wonder how that mistake happened with that plot of land after the Aylward surveyors had carefully marked it out with corner pegs?
Amongst other things.
Well, they say the site was in the right place, but after the house was built, it had moved 50 feet. Now, Mrs. Wenn tells me she was out walking one day and happened to trip over one of those pegs.
And kicked it 50 feet.
No, oh no. The lady moved it. She moved all the pegs, moved the whole plot while she was about it, so that any building would be just a little better hidden from a house by a stand of trees.
She did? She did it herself?
Yep.
Then she's absolutely no comeback. I mean, she's no right to touch that house or anything.
Well, she didn't quite realize the significance at first.
The pig's eye. What are you going to do?
Me? A privileged communication to a lawyer? What can I do?
What did counsel say about that?
Really, she told him she moved it to you. Anyway, he thinks she'll get away with having knocked the house down.
Cow. And what about you? What do you think?
I think, Sarah, that I'm going to drive her home.
You really like her. You like her now, don't you?
Look, I can't help admiring, to a certain degree, such splendid arrogance. They don't make them like that nowadays.
Don't they?
Will you be here?
I don't know. What do you want?
You, here.
I don't know.
Well, while you're making up your mind, I'll run her home.
I always had a weakness for lawyers.
Weak lawyers?
No fear. Weakness is a bore. That's one of the things I like about you and George. He's a rare bastard.
George is my client.
Of course, he inherited his seat on the board, but he's taken hold of those firms by the throat. Do you know, since he became chairman, he's multiplied the group's turnover by 2,000%.
I think you're a pair. Do you see much of him?
Of course not. It's one of the penalties of bringing up children properly, if it is a penalty. One teaches them independence so that they can neglect you. More brandy?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he married rather stupidly. He needed somebody really strong. She's merely obstinate. I can't believe he's awfully happy with her. I am being indiscreet.
Sure.
Where's Mrs. Lily with our coffee? But then I'm privileged, aren't I? Other women gossip to their doctors or hairdressers, but I'm never ill, and my hairdresser isn't very gay.
I don't think I'm cut out for gossip.
Did you hear about Muriel Smith?
No, what about her?
Oh, I do enjoy you. You understand what I'm talking about.
Well, some of it.
And it was sort of sense of reserve. I find it irresistible. Splendid arrogance. Where the hell's our coffee? That housekeeper of mine, she was with my son and they've absolutely spoiled her. Ring again, would you? Give her a long, hard blast. And on the piano, cigarettes, would you?
No, thank you. I don't smoke.
No, but I...
Mrs. Wenn, I've just made up my mind.
Yes.
I'm not going to handle any more of your business.
Then you know that I shall sue you.
You might.
Just because I got my own way.
No. How you've got your own way.
You're prepared to be sued.
If necessary.
And you're prepared to lose all my son's business.
If I have to.
I'll do my best to see that he drops you.
I thought you would.
He may neglect me, but I'm still his mother.
I'll take the chance that he just doesn't like you very much.
Sarah? Sarah?
Put it out.
Thought you weren't here.
Yes, it was a mere thing.
Oh, was it?
Well?
Hey, you've been busy.
Well, what happened with Mrs. Wenn?
I drove her home.
That's all.
What else?
Then you sleep on the couch, or I go home.
I don't like being blackmailed.
I'm not, I'm telling you.
Well, good. Or I'll move your pegs.
That's one of the differences, isn't it? I don't think what that woman did was remotely funny.
No, I told her. Mrs. Wenn, I said, we don't think it's at all funny, you know. In fact, Mrs. Wenn, Sarah thinks...
No!
Let me in and I'll tell you a secret.
No.
Go on.
What secret?
Sidney Bulmer's going to an auction.
It's a secret. What auction?
When the Alewoods sell their land.
What for?
To bid up Mrs. Wenn. I think she'll pay anything to get that land, so I'm going to make sure the Alewoods make a great big profit.
It's not very ethical. A client.
I'm guilty of the most serious professional misconduct in the book, and I don't bloody well care.
Well?
And as from this evening, Mrs. Wenn's no longer my client.
Then, Mr. Maine? The whole house.
Knocked it flat.